So what is Nautilus? Nautilus is a web platform for mapping and manipulating OSC messages in real time. OSC stands for Open Sound Control. If you're familiar with MIDI, it's essentially a very similar protocol. OSC is compatible with a number of industry standard audio and visual applications. So this is something that new media producers would be familiar with and use on the day-to-day. Nautilus in particular, at least starting out, is designed for use with the Myo Armbands. It's a patches on canvas UI for visual programming, and because it speaks OSC, it is, like I mentioned before, compatible with a whole slew of already OSC-capable applications, some of which are listed here. Why do this? It allows non-coders to create spatial interfaces. They can create complex messaging patterns through a visual interface where they don't need to write a line of code or even be off-put by the appearance of code. It frees producers from the conventional API of their devices. And that's actually a really interesting point and an important one, because essentially what we're doing is, like I mentioned, we have those 5 gestures on the Myo Armbands. If you've got a one-to-one relationship between your device and your listening application, that can be very limiting, especially if that ending application, that receiving application, doesn't have a way to manipulate those messages. You're kind of stuck with the default API of your device. Maybe that's not a problem for you, but in my case it was, because we went, like I said, from 5 individual gestures to 80+ individual outputs, and that allowed me to actually build a robust spatial interface that I could use in a live setting.